I've been a K-pop fan for about 2 years, so I've had the displeasure of interacting with K-pop fans online. So today, let's go over some things that they do which really pisses me off. Let's start with pushing away newer fans, because at one point, we were all new fans. Whenever someone wants to join a fandom that you're a part of, it should be a good thing. You should be happy and supportive that they want to interact with a group that you like. But there are some people who, for whatever reason, get really defensive about that kind of thing. And it seems like these people have all these like cheap one-liners that they use to push away newer fans. So I wrote down some of my favorites. The first one is, if you're a fan, name every single song that they've released. This one's really funny to me because there's no way you think every single K-pop artist knows every single one of their songs. I mean, the amount of clips that I've seen of Stray Kids not knowing their songs is like insane.
Now, I'll always be here, I won't ever run.
Now I'll always be here, I won't ever run.
What on earth? What? It's our song?
These are your songs.
Keep in mind, they performed Lose My Breath like a bunch of times live. So Bangchan going completely blank and not even knowing it was their song is a bit insane if you really think about it. So acting like you're some kind of genius for knowing every single one of a group's songs is crazy. Like, do you really think a group like Twice knows all like 500 of their songs? Keeping in mind that they have solo tracks and subunit tracks. The next one-liner is pre-debut fans here, or anything to do with being a pre-debut fans. Whether it's like asking for likes and being like, how many pre-debut fans are here, or something of that nature. I saw this entire thing happen with Unchild because I literally saw them debut off TikTok. They were pretty popular. I saw them release a TikTok teasing their debut single Unchild, and all of the comments were filled with pre-debut fans here, like if you're a pre-debut fan, as if that like meant anything. I don't understand this obsession with being with a group before they debut, because it just kind of seems like you're just farming for likes and comments. Whenever a group releases something, whether it's as big as an album or as small as a TikTok, there's always people that are gonna be there to glaze the ever-loving shit out of it, completely throwing away their opinion and just glazing it because it was released by their favorite group. And if you don't like it too, you either are hating on the group or you don't like fun music, which is something I've been seeing a lot with the recent things that LE SSERAFIM and other groups have been releasing with their like EDM, techno kind of music. By the way, I listened to LE SSERAFIM's album. It was amazing, except for the tracks that they pre-released. I still hate Celebration and I still hate Boom Bala. But most of the other songs are amazing. Like Sonda is an amazing song. I genuinely like it. But the fact that they decided to release Boom Bala and Celebration as like pre-releases and the main track, like they fumbled so bad. But the album is good, and that's what I wanted to say. Okay, first of all, music is subjective. Like, there's gonna be people that like anything. Like, statistically speaking, there are people that actually like Sticker. Wow, great video, huh? Anyways, subscribe because that helps out a lot. So yeah, thanks. You know, some people do like the tracks on LE SSERAFIM's new album, which I don't like. And I don't care if you do. I mean, that's good for you. You know what you like. But it seems like some people just don't have an opinion these days. Or they get their opinions off of TikTok and hate a song because there's just a hate train going on, or like a song because there's a like train going on. Another thing which is kind of related to this point is those videos where it's like the most hated K-pop songs ever. And it would show the same couple of songs like Sticker, Zimzalabim, Sneakers, Ceremony, Dirty Work. I'm sure you know. I'm sure you can think of some. But the thing is, if I like a song, I'm gonna like it no matter what. I mean, it could be the most hated song ever, and I'm probably still gonna like it. Like back when aespa released Dirty Work and then released Rich Man, the hate train was going insane. Everyone was just saying it was terrible without like giving it a try. And then I gave it a try and it was amazing. Like, I was about to hop on that bandwagon and just not listen to the track or any of the other tracks on the album. But then I did, and I liked it. And now I really like Rich Man. It's a nice song. But it's still one of the most hated songs in K-pop, apparently. Like, even in this video, there's so many songs that I listen to all the time. Like Adrenaline, Knife, Like obviously people's opinions shouldn't change what I think of something, but it does kind of get to me, so I stay away from TikTok when there are new releases and I check it out after I listen to the songs myself. Alright, the next thing is making something out of nothing. This is a pretty big issue. I mean, people love making up things and just spreading it like fucking wildfire. I mean, people would make up a dating rumor and people would just eat that shit up like it's nothing. But I want to focus on Wonyoung and the things that she's been, you know, getting hate for. I keep doing these fucking air quotes. I don't like... This is such a non-issue. Even if there wasn't a perfectly reasonable explanation for this, this is such a weird thing to be like mad about. And the explanation for why she's acting like a bit over the top is because it's an ad. It's a fucking ad for the pizza. You know, she's supposed to sell the idea of, wow, this pizza's amazing. So she's acting it out. Of course she's acting like that. And then there's the other time that Wonyoung ate a strawberry. See, most people only show that beginning. It makes it seem like she was just like sitting there one day eating the strawberry. But this is like some kind of show. I don't know what show. But even if it wasn't, so fucking what? Like seriously, so what? Eating a strawberry with 2 hands, yeah, I don't do it. Doesn't mean it's weird that like someone else does it. Like there are so many things that you do which other people probably find weird, but you won't because you do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? But this Strawberry Saga continues with a video comparing Wonyoung to Sun from ATEEZ. So there is a clear double standard which I feel like is very, very obvious in K-pop. Like this happens all the time and I feel like people don't talk about it enough. Like whenever there's like dating rumors or people get mad at idols for dating, it's always the woman that faces backlash for it and the guy just gets off like it's nothing. Like obviously it is nothing and no one should get hate for it, but why is it always the woman that gets hate for it and not the guy? But I am forever gonna be in the boat of, why does it matter if idols date? You know, why is that a thing to hate them for? Imagine how miserable someone has to be to see that and like be seething with rage and be like fucking red in the face with popping veins, calling her pick me or annoying. Like I've seen entire accounts which are dedicated to just hating on Wonyoung. Like genuinely, she's done nothing wrong to deserve this kind of treatment. Like I'm convinced that she could like donate money to charity and people are gonna find a way to be mean about it. Talking about like, well, she should have donated more money to the charity or like some BS like that. They would find something to be mad about. This is just another example of the same kind of point, because the comments are filled with people being like, either doing too much, either being pick-me's. Like, is it weird? Yeah. I've never seen anyone eat a burger with a fork before, I'm gonna be honest. But then again, there are people that like go to Wingstop and eat chicken and chips with gloves. Like they're about to do fucking open heart surgery.
I got like hella money.
Oh my god, bro.
Why the hell do you need gloves to go eat food? That's weird. But I think about it for like 5 seconds and I move on with my life. It doesn't like actually get me pissed. Alrighty, let's move on to fan wars, because this one's really interesting to me because I never really understood why fandoms would be fighting in the first place. It kind of seems like everyone should just be in their own like section of the internet and just like ignore each other. But of course that's not how it works. You know, it seems like if you have a different opinion or you like something that someone else doesn't like, or you don't like something that someone likes, you're just hating on the group. You're being this miserable person, like I mentioned a while ago. But people especially can't take a different opinion when it involves their favorite groups. So this video is about how like girl groups recently have been focusing more on EDM and techno with like Jump, Go, Pinky Up, Celebration, It's Me, things like that. And whoever made this video is making it about Stray Kids, being like, well, you guys like this, why don't you like Stray Kids? And this entire idea of inserting your group into some sort of like beef or something like that is done basically all the time. Like whenever there's a group doing something, someone's always gonna have to like butt in and be like, well, my group did it and you guys didn't like it. And it seems like we're at a point where groups are just always gonna throw hissy fits about the smallest things, even if they're complete nothing burgers. Okay, this video is pretty long, so I'm just gonna show you the best bits.
Yeah, dude, I listen to a lot of K-pop. I especially like girl groups.
I love K-pop too.
Oh, you too? I listen to a lot of Seraphim.
You mean the group that can't sing? I'll pass.
What about Blackpink?
You mean the group full of scandals and lazy members? I'll pass on that.
Twice.
I like Twice, except Chaeyoung. Actually, I don't like any of them.
So this video is showing like the comments that people make when they dislike a group. And you know what, you can dislike a group all you want, but like these are like hardly like any actual good reasons. Like with the Seraphim, talking about their Coachella performance, which was 2 years ago, discrediting everything that they've done since then, that's like no reason to not stand them at all.
aespa.
Did you hear Karina's dating? That's disgusting.
I've
They have the biggest pick-me in K-pop, Wonyo.
Red Velvet.
They're stuck up and even have bullying allegations.
Okay, dude, do you even really like
What do you mean? I love K-pop.
Okay, for aespa, hating on dating is ridiculous. I don't understand why people care. It's just two grown adults in very similar situations dating each other. You know, these idols don't owe you anything. They don't have to be single for you. Okay, the final thing is streaming songs, streaming culture, just everything about streaming culture. I'm sure you've seen playlists like these where it's like one song being repeated like 100 times with a couple of B-sides from the same artist like input into them for you to like just leave on, like just to fucking go on loop or something. I don't think people realize that inflating streams means like almost nothing. I understand like if you like their music and you listen to it on a daily basis, but just leaving on your computer or your phone or whatever, streaming Swim and every song on Arirang is so stupid, because it's giving all of these people that don't like BTS more fuel to say that they're using bots to stream. And just because you like a song or just because you have a favorite artist or something doesn't mean you should be blasting their music 24/7 365. For example, Red Red by Cortis has been going triple platinum on my playlist right now. I actually can't stop listening to it. It's so fucking good. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna make a fucking playlist to listen to it for 50 hours in a day. And just because I don't listen to Supernatural all the time doesn't mean it's still not my favorite song of like all time. And this entire idea that people have built in their heads of you need to stream a song to show how much you like it, or stream an artist to show how much of a fan you are, that sort of created this entire culture of skipping over important songs or good songs in favor of streaming songs just purely for the numbers. I lied. Put your clothes back on. Did I miss something? I feel like I'm missing context. Or maybe this is like a meme from back in the day, because this is a little bit of an older video. Editor, throw up the meaning. We're going to talk about how streaming culture has ruined K-pop and how people only stan groups for their achievements now and are missing out on the best groups and music of all time simply because they're not big. I'm going to say it. Even though they're two very popular groups, I'm gonna say it, NMIX and TXT. Like seriously, NMIX drops Heavy Serenade and World Peace isn't achieved already? And like, come on, a song as good as Heavy Serenade? So I know both of these groups are pretty popular already, but they genuinely deserve like the highest level of fame. But then again, it's because they make music for the arts, not for the charts. That's pretty good. Someone put that on a t-shirt. You know, in fact, editor, throw that up on my wall and leave it there for the rest of the video. If it sounds nice, I'm putting it on the playlist. I don't give a fuck how many streams it has. For example, To Us and their new album, No Tragedy. I thought it was an amazing album, and all of the songs don't have that many streams, but it doesn't matter because the songs are good. Fire Escape, a song with less than 1 million streams, is my favorite song on the album. Not because I want to boost it to get to 1 million streams, but because I actually really like that song. You know, the number of streams something has or where it is on the charts means nothing anymore, because streams can be fabricated so easily by people that have these playlists of just repeated songs over and over again. And it kind of shows that people have their priorities mixed up when it comes to listening to music. Instead of focusing on actually finding good music that sounds nice, they're either sticking with their favorites, they're fighting wars in comment sections, or hyping up their favorites to be the best at everything and, you know, saying that they can't do any wrong, which is ridiculous. The reality is, idols don't care about you, okay? You can defend them in comment sections and glaze everything they do, but they don't care. Even if you message them on Bubble or Weverse or whatever the hell.
I think that idol chat apps like Bubble and From have been an overall negative for K-pop. I'm talking about the chat aspect, that they can read fans' messages.
There are so many issues with these like messaging apps. The main elephant in the room is that parasocial fans can really, you know, feed into their parasocialness by being able to message their favorite groups. And all they have to do is pay a little bit of money and they can message their favorite idols whenever they want, basically. And obviously the idol's not going to think that they're actually friends because they've got like thousands of people doing the exact same thing. And obviously they can't know every single person messaging them on these apps. Another huge issue is that haters can talk to idols too.
The fact that we know that antis and malicious solo stans of other members of a particular group will buy a member they don't like's Bubble just to hate on them. For some of these small groups, it's a few dollars a month to basically make sure that that idol sees your horrible message.
I mean, I'm gonna say it again. I don't understand how people can just like hate a group as if they've like done something to them personally. Like, I dislike Cat's Eye's music, but I don't like hate them as a group. I don't like religiously sit there praying on their downfall. I just think they make shit music. But the fact that it only takes a little bit of money for a hater to buy one of these subscriptions and just message an idol pure like hate and slander is insane. If anything, these apps should work like Instagram, except you can pay to show like support or something. You know, it's just like the idol talking about whatever, or they can put pictures up, or, you know, like Instagram, but you have to pay to see it. Am I describing Patreon? It sounds like I'm describing Patreon, right? Anyways, that's the end of the video. Hope you did like. If you did, then like the video on YouTube, you know. Drop a subscribe, drop a that's it actually. That's it.